Touchdown, Pitt! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires left. He's got an open man. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. They go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to fire on second down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Jolly.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
To the ground with the back.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run.
Oh, he's got some space. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play. play to open the period. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Flips it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. To the air, it's Baker. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw again. This time it's complete. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. The quick out. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. A 1st down for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Try to get it to the edge. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Shakes off the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing. Here's the handoff, and he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. Uncorks one to the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flush down in the pocket. He's going to run it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime. They've got the screen set up. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Creates a little room. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Pitt pushing the pace. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bringing the heat. Fires downfield. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It's not all doinks or bad off the right upright and through. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Works the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The Blue Devils in the hurry up.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Baker. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Running back searching for a hole. It's a fumble! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Power football with the run. Stop is made at the 22, a 10. Pick up and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Pitt! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit problem, you need some mojo, something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man, it's Jolly. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off.
Man, you throw at him at your own risk. Like, you want to direct the football in the air towards him. He makes plays consistently. That's number 9 on the season. 9 INTs. This dude's making plays.
Under fire. Working that left side. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The inside handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll leave it with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Blocked! The heat got to him.
Man, and you're probably thinking, who the heck has that guy? The block right up the middle. Guy comes right near the center, comes through the formation, gets his hands up and gets the block. Somebody definitely missed an assignment.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play, the offense.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. It's third and goal and third and long.
Get set, get set.
Looking for a man, it's Boyd. Under fire. Can't connect on his first throw.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
They'll go to the air. Fires toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Duke. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Boyd. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Got it in the middle, it's Parrish. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Can't get him to the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The pitch. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Powers forward. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Got his man on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Try to barge their way in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's reeled in. It's carry on. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Pound 55 weak.
The play action fake. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Boyd. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Hunt is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff from the gun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Pitt right back to the line. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page. You get the incompletion. That's something
Hauls it in, the first down and more. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here at the end of the game.